Search for everything except love and death, for life is an adventure. They will find you when the time comes. Start asking what I would do if I didn't care, and do that. Not in a reckless way or unkind way, but in a way that frees you. Free from the imaginary rules, free from the pressure to please everybody, free from the fear of judgment, failure, of not being enough. Your brain doesn't need more overthinking. It needs a new default. Let go of the noise. Ask the real questions. What would I do if I'm not afraid? What would I do if I don't care what they thought? Now do that. Start small, start messy, but start. Because freedom isn't found in thinking more. It's found in acting true. And acting true is the loudest prayer you will ever whisper. It's you telling the universe, I am here and I am ready to play. Think about the rules you follow, the shoulds and the musts. Where did they come from? Did you ever actually sign a contract? Was there a ceremony where you were handed a giant rulebook for life? Probably not. You just picked it up, piece by piece, from parents, teachers, friends, and that random judgy person from high school you haven't seen in 10 years, but whose opinion still lives rent-free in your head. These are imaginary rules. They are like the lines on a soccer field for a bunch of kids playing in a park. They're not real. They're made of chalk, or hope, or a couple of old t-shirts. But we play within them as if they were walls of steel. We stop ourselves from taking the shot because the ball might go out of bounds. We don't even try the fancy footwork because what if we trip? What will the other kids think? The truth is, most of the other kids are so worried about their own footwork, they're not even watching you. And the ones who are watching, just waiting for you to trip, their opinion is the chalkiest, most imaginary line of all. Don't let someone who isn't even playing the game with joy decide how you get to play. Your brain is tired. It's like a hamster on a wheel that's going nowhere, but the hamster is convinced it's training for the hamster Olympics. It's running, thinking. What if I fail? What will they say? Is this the right path? Am I good enough? Did I send that email? What did that text really mean? This isn't a useful workout. This is mental clutter, a chaos of what-ifs. Your brain doesn't need a better strategy for its hamster wheel. It needs to get off the wheel entirely. It needs a new default setting. The default right now is scan for danger, calculate risk, please the tribe. It's a setting from a time when danger was a saber-toothed tiger and the tribe was your only survival. But the tigers today are mostly just embarrassing moments. The tribe is often a faceless crowd on social media. Your ancient brain doesn't know the difference. It's time to update the software. The new default isn't what if. The new default is what is. What is happening right now? What do I actually want to do? What feels true? This is where you start asking the real questions. Not the anxious ones that spiral, but the powerful ones that propel. What would I do if I were brave? Not fearless. Brave is better. Brave means you feel the wobble in your knees and you speak up anyway. You feel the flutter in your stomach and you send the email anyway. You see the possibility of looking silly and you dance in the kitchen anyway. Bravery is action with a friend called fear, not action in his absence. What would I do if I didn't care what they thought? They is a powerful ghost. They will think this. They will say that. But who is they? Name them. Is it your dad, your boss, that cool, aloof friend from college, the millions of strangers on the internet? When you shine a light on day, they often shrink. They become just people with their own fears and their own hamster wheels. Their opinion is a snapshot of their own journey, not a verdict on yours. So you ask the question, and the answer might be quiet at first, a little whisper. I'd wear the bright red dress. I'd start the podcast. I'd tell him I like him. I'd quit the job that is sucking my soul. I'd take the pottery class. I'd sing even if my voice cracks. I'd build the weird little business selling odd knitted hats for cats. It sounds silly? Good. The things that light us up often do at first, because they don't fit the serious adult rulebook. That's how you know you're on the right track. Now here's the most important part. You don't have to jump off a cliff. You don't have to burn your life to the ground. That's the old all-or-nothing thinking trying to sneak back in. You start small. You start messy. Freedom isn't a giant switch you flip one day. It's a muscle you build, rep by rep. What does a rep look like? It's saying no to the party you don't want to go to without a long made-up excuse. Just a simple, thank you, but I can't make it. That's a rep. It's ordering what you actually want to eat at the restaurant, not what you think is the safest or most impressive choice. That's a rep. It's sending that message you've been overthinking. Just hit send. Don't reread it 7 times. That's a rep. It's dancing for 10 seconds when a song you love comes on, even if someone might see you. That's a rep. It's signing up for the class. It's buying the domain name for your crazy idea. It's telling one person your secret dream. These actions are tiny. They're rebellions against the noise. They are you in small, powerful ways telling the imaginary rules, not today. Today, I choose me. And it'll be messy. You will sometimes get it wrong. You'll say no and feel guilty for a minute. You'll send the message and maybe get a reply you didn't want. You'll try the dance move and actually trip. So what? A scratched knee is a badge of honor in the adventure of life. It's proof you were playing, not just watching from the sidelines. The goal is not to become a person who never feels fear or never cares. The goal is to become a person whose commitment to their own truth is louder than the fear, bigger than the care. And as you build this muscle, something magical starts to happen. The world doesn't end when you are yourself. In fact, parts of it start to open up. You attract people who like the real you, not the performance of you. You find opportunities that are actually aligned with your soul, not just your resume. The noise doesn't disappear, but it becomes background static, like a radio station playing in another room. You can acknowledge it's there, but you don't have to dance to its music. You begin to trust your own compass. You get quiet enough to hear it. Its needle points toward curiosity, toward joy, toward what makes you feel alive. It does not point toward safety, toward perfection, or toward universal approval. This is how you live the adventure. Not by chasing love, which will find you in its own time, often when you are busy being fully yourself. Not by obsessing over death, which is the final page of a book you're still writing. You make the story so good, so rich, so full of messy, beautiful, true moments that when the last page comes, it's a satisfying end to a wild ride. So today, right now, ask the question: what is one tiny, true thing I can do? Maybe it's to go for a walk without your phone, just you and the world. Maybe it's to write one paragraph of that story. Maybe it's to call the friend you actually miss, not the one you feel obligated to check on. Maybe it's to eat your lunch outside instead of at your desk. Maybe it's to finally delete that app that makes you feel bad about yourself. Don't plan the whole journey, just take the first step. The path appears as you walk it. The freedom you're looking for is hiding not in a future where everything is figured out, but in the present moment, in the very next true action you take. Your life is waiting. Not the one you're supposed to live, the one you want to live. It's messy and bright and awkward and glorious. It's yours. Go and collect it, one brave, messy, true step at a time. The adventure is now.